What up, though? This your boy Cuzin P, and you're tuned in to the
Spot.
spot where the ears meet the street.
Here with the players, the best. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you. Damn, I don't even know. I gotta get the shit where your ear eat. What is it? Where your ears meet the street. Where your ear meet the street. The spot where your ear meet the street.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Alaska with The Spot where the ears meet the streets. I'm here with a very special guest.
Rocc Starr, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing out there?
I can't stop thinking about you, baby. Can't get you out of my head. This feeling is driving me crazy. I can't stop thinking about you, baby. Always running through my mind. I can't stop thinking about you, baby.
Hey, how are
Thank you,
you?
Alaska, for having me. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm well.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
We're
I'm
glad to have
be
you.
here.
So, let's get right into it, okay?
Let's do it. Let's jump on.
What emotion do you try to make people feel the most when they hear your music?
I want them to feel a connection like reality. I want them to feel understood, loved. You know, I want them to feel real emotion through my music. You know, it's I want people to understand like what I'm singing about. They could relate and they could be like, "Damn, I've been there too. I've been through these situations that this man's singing about." You know, so they could just kind of like relate with everything through my music.
Do you pull from real life?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is something that I've been through personally or something that I've seen somebody go through or family members, friends, they go through a lot of things and I could write about it and kind of like through my music is my way of not bottling things in. You know, and I just want people to feel some type of way through my music. Make them feel special, make them feel loved, make them feel appreciated, make them feel the sadness sometimes. You know, there's a lot of things that people go through and just want them to know, like, they're not alone.
I love that. So connect with them.
Connect with them.
Do you write from personal experience or do you pull from other people's stories? I think you just answered that.
Yeah, pretty much mainly my personal experiences.
But a little bit of both, you said.
A little bit of both, yeah. Some things that I've been around, I'm aware of, and I could kind of like see, okay, let me write about this. I love to write, so it's one of my passions as well.
So you're a lyricist.
Lyricist, yeah. All the songs that you will hear off my albums or music I've done is all things that I wrote.
What age did you start writing?
I've been in music my whole life. My father's a musician, so I kind of like was brought into the music game. Running around on stage in diapers, like I've been true to this, but I've been writing probably in my teenage years, like about 16 years old. I started writing.
Okay.
I mean, before then was writing poems and always writing, you know, love. We used to write love letters and stuff back in the day.
I remember, yeah.
You know what I mean? And they don't do that no more.
No.
Like we used to write on paper and pen and toss a little note to somebody. So I've always been kind of like into poems and poetry and stuff like that, and then just kind of transferred over to music.
Always been a lover.
Pretty much.
Yeah, maybe not a heartbreaker.
I've been a heartbreaker too.
A little bit of both.
Believe it, yeah. I mean, you know, it comes with the territory. You know, with love comes heartbreak. That's a guarantee.
For sure.
But there's not really too many people that's gonna run through life with that same person. You're gonna have love, and it may last 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, who knows? But there's a point where you're gonna get your heart broke.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah.
We've all kind of been there.
You sing them through it.
I sing them through it. You know, you're gonna cry in the car.
Thank
you.
you.
Know? You're welcome.
What's a song you made that came from real pain or love, and how did it help you heal?
Admitting the truth to myself and understanding like my heart got broke and to me like your heart being crushed, broken, shattered, you know, picking up those pieces to that puzzle, trying to put it together, is gonna make you a stronger person. It's kind of like the kintsugi Japanese art, in my opinion. Like, you got this beautiful vase, and or you have a regular vase. Excuse me, you have a regular vase. It's a $30 vase.
Right.
They break it and they put it together and they mend it and melt it back with gold, and then that same $30 vase is worth $18,000 in the future. That's kind of like my heart and what I put together through my music. It's like you're gonna get a better version of me through that heartbreak,
Oh, I love that.
through the music.
Stronger
person. Yeah.
How would you describe your sound to someone who's never heard you before?
Sexy, smooth, vibey, confident. You feel the love, you feel the pain. You're gonna go up and down. It's a roller coaster of emotions with me.
Do you think that you reflect that in your everyday life as well?
Absolutely. There's a lot of things I do to deal with the pain, that are like therapeutic for me, and music's one of them.
Okay. And you're sexy and smooth, right?
I'm sexy and smooth.
Okay,
all the way.
right.
Yeah.
Don't forget those words. You said there was more than just one word.
Sexy and smooth.
Yeah.
Is it.
Who were your biggest R&B influences, and how did they shape your sound?
There's so many great artists out there that I love that are fire. The list goes on. You've got the Usher and the Chris Brown and the Michael Jackson to start the list off, and then you got the Brent Fires, and then you got the Bryson Tiller, and then you got a women. You got Mary J. Blige. You've got Whitney. You've got Whitney Houston. Alicia Keys. There's Beyonce. There's so many great artists out there that you could pull from that help lift me up. I mean, Boyz II Men as a child growing up was like he was like Wanya Morris. Wanya Morris. That man was like discouraging for me to even be an R&B artist because his riffs were so dope. Can
you riff?
I mean, I could hit notes, and he kind of like I would always sing those songs in the car, and as a kid and as a child, but that man is something special.
He's something. I've seen him 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, so it'd be discouraging as an artist to be like, man, I can't compete with this bro right here, but I can still make great music. I can still write good music. I can hold a tone. I can hit notes. I can hit harmony. So we're going to experience with that. We're going to run with that.
What's your favorite Boyz II Men song to sing? His go-to.
I mean, End of the Road.
Sorry, I can't.
It's just the one, that's the old school song.
Fangirling over here, I cannot.
He was singing that song, at the
get that
8th grade graduation, it's the end of the road,
crying.
baby.
Yeah, that's what made you who you are today. That's where the heartbreak started.
For sure, young, quick.
Yeah.
I got my heart broke. I was breaking hearts, and
I believe it.
Had my heart broke at a young age.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
R&B has changed a lot. Do you lean more towards the old school soul or the new wave vibe?
The new wave vibe is great. I like the new wave. I like the old school vibe because of soul.
Right.
I like the soul to touch to your soul and sing about things. I like to get into that, like not be superficial and not sing about a lot of superficial things. I want to get to the point and touch those emotions that a lot of us men are running from, and we don't want people to feel those things. So women too. Women nowadays, the type of music we listening to is just kind of like not the direction where I feel I want my music to be heard under a different scope. I like the old school baby face sound music and lover music.
How do you think we're going to get those people to not run from those emotions and start making that music? What helps you get that music out when people do want to run away from those emotions? How do you still connect with the audience?
By being true to myself and being true to me and not being scared or not worrying about what the next person thinks.
So just being you.
Just being myself and putting it out there and letting people see the true me and letting them know they can relate with me. So then you don't got to put up this facade. You don't have to be too manly, so to say,
right,
to show your emotions.
I think in this day and age, people actually appreciate the more authentic people, and they gravitate to that. Like, yes, it's easy to kind of go on a trend or what have you, but people really stop and listen to those people that they can relate to. So I'm glad that you're still doing that and not going off of like the trends and such.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay true to myself and be transparent through my music and let people feel those emotions that I have built up inside of me. Music is kind of like a way for me to get those things that are bottled in out.
Okay. And was it always easy to do that?
No, not at all. I would just hold a lot in for a long time.
Did it make you quiet?
Absolutely.
Right.
That's crazy you say that because I'm very reserved and people don't really. I got a lot of friends that got mouthpiece on them, and they'll get to going and they can gab and they pulling this and that, and I'm just quiet, reserved. I don't really I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah.
And through my music is my outlet.
I love that. That's great.
So you can kind of get to know me a little bit better through my music.
The true you.
Yeah, and if you don't know me personally, like just on an out and about thing and being out there with the public, I'm not really forthcoming. I don't really like to show my card, show my hand to people I don't really know. I have trust issues, trauma,
Don't we all?
Yeah, so I don't really trust too much.
So with that, you say you're close to your friends and your family and such. So is there one song that they might hear from you that they would be surprised that maybe you have this emotion or you felt this way or something? One of your songs.
My songs I did, let me think about it, on my newest album, Love Games.
Okay.
Dropping March 8th.
Let's go. Love Games, y'all. March 8th. You hear that?
Dropping March 8th. And my birthday and National Women's Day.
That is, yes,
me?
sir.
Black
Happy
History.
early birthday.
I got one of the most special birthdays on the planet.
You do.
I get to share with all the beautiful ladies in the world.
I love
So
that.
that's a good thing for me. But song wise, run back the question for me one more time.
What song do you have that your close friends and families who you are open to, they might be surprised to hear that emotion or that gutter, whatever, something that might surprise them?
They gonna be flipped upside down with a Better Me.
Better Me.
Better Me, yeah. It's a emotionally felt track that's kind of like me being vulnerable, and it's me kind of like expressing my feelings with what happened through relationships when things didn't work out, and it's just kind of like me putting it all on the table and letting people hear, which is like the only I did. Out of all the tracks on the album, this is the only one that I kind of did a rap on.
Oh.
So that's going to kind of like catch them off guard. At the end.
Okay. I'm excited to hear that.
It's closing it out with, it's close because it's the Love Games. So the last song of the album is kind of like the heartbreak of it. It's like walking away from how love works, how we were talking earlier. You love somebody and then towards the end, you just fall out.
So it's a storytelling album.
It's a storyline, storytelling album.
Do you always create music and albums like that, or is this just a new creative?
This was a whole new jump off. It was
Okay.
a whole new vibe for me.
Ooh.
I locked in. I locked in on it. I had a lot on my chest. I was going through a lot at the time. The last couple of years have been an emotional roller coaster for me and my family. And my children, I got 3 beautiful children. Shout out my children.
Shout out kids. Hey, how
Carmelo,
you doing?
Mila, Mac, love y'all, But so them being involved in all my relationship issues, I just put it all on the table, and I want people to feel how I feel and understand and connect with me a little bit through my music.
What's your creative process? What's your creative process like? Are you the type to write with a pen and pad, freestyle, build from the beat?
Build from the beat. There's times I wrote songs, but most of the time it start with the beat, and then you kind of vibe with the beat, then you start humming with it. You feeling the melody, you put the melody together, and then you start writing the hook down. And then if it ain't grabbing me, then I'm gonna move on to the next. I'm not gonna sit around and sit on something and force nothing. It's gonna come naturally, and not gonna come at all. And then you feeling the beat, put the hook down, and then once the emotion kick in, then the flow just comes. The words start flowing in from the frequency up top. It just start. It ain't no stopping at that point.
I love that.
I have too many bars. Me and Q, shout out Q. Q made the beat. Sacramento, best engineer producer in the area, man.
Yeah.
But look, he's like, cut it back, Rocc. You got too many bars again, Rocc.
I got something to say.
Every time.
I said she hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Let me tell her how I feel.
Or I'm in love with you, baby. Like, what's
come
up?
back,
You feel
baby.
me?
I'm
Come back
sorry.
to me. Yeah, straight up.
I'm a lover. I'm an R&B artist. What can I say? The
am.
ladies love me.
They do.
Oh, I believe it.
They do. And I
Get
love
in
them back.
trouble. Sure, don't we all?
That's right. Yeah.
What part of making a song do you really enjoy the most? Writing, recording, or performing?
Writing for me is it. Performing is fast paced, in and out. You moving around, traveling, doing this and that. With the performances, it's quick. It's like a whirlwind. Like you like, whoa. When you done performing.
Did we just do that?
Right. The studio. Oh man, the studio's so fun. Doing those harmonies, doing those. Working with Q is amazing.
Yeah.
Like we work with something, and sometimes he's strict, he hard, but he knows what he wants to hear, and I know what I want to hear too, and that's quality music. So that's great. It's fun, but locking in on the music, on the writing part of it for me is like my outlet. It's my way of telling my story through my music. I love to write.
Do you write at home, at the studio, in the car,
I'm
on
writing.
the airplane?
All the above.
Right, yeah.
Anytime, every time. I wake up at 2, 3 in the morning and someone hit me. Boom. I'm sitting there. I won't go to sleep, so I'm locked in. So just whenever I can get locked in,
You stay locked in.
I'll stay locked in. The studio so much, and when we get to this, I used to write in the studio all the time when I had my own studio, and we was just always in the studio. But now that it's out of pocket, it's kind of like I'm coming to the studio ready to work.
Right. And I think it'd be harder because you got 2 hours.
Now we on my dime.
Yeah, yeah, I feel it.
The producers ain't tripping. They're like, take as much time as you want.
For real.
Cut the check.
You want to do
Well,
the whole album here? Go ahead, sit down.
Yeah,
You
go
want to
ahead.
blend it? We got it all. Slow
yeah.
you down, Poppy.
Right, but for me, I'm like, I'm at the house, I'm in the car, I'm at work, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I'm constantly writing.
And you
Love
said
to
that
write.
that you're a dad. So do you ever do you think your children know maybe like, oh, dad's in his mojo, ask me about that homework question a little bit later. Do you guys have that relationship, or is it like, no, you're dad now, I need to know what 5 times 7 is?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time, no. I need to eat. I need some clothes. They don't really care
Yeah,
what
they
I
don't.
have going on. They need what they need done.
Yeah. So
And
you're always dad. You're never the artist.
I'm always dad.
Yeah. I love that.
I love my children, and I give them the world.
That's great. That's great.
But then they sometimes they'll know if I explain to them, like, look, check this out, I need a second, and I need y'all to kick back and go do something else, and then we'll revisit this matter in a little bit, but give me my time. Dad needs his time. But that comes a lot with growth and where I'm at today now, like taking care of myself,
Right.
and putting myself first. I love my children,
Yeah.
and I was putting them first and their mom first and everyone else first, and then I'm drained, and now I'm 30%.
And they're
So
like,
now-
why is dad not happy anymore?
and why aren't they getting the things that they need to
Right.
get done? Because I'm not at 100%. So now that I decided to put God first,
Yes, sir.
put me second,
Okay.
and then everything else could fall in
A
place.
healthy dad is a steady household.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So that's kind of like where we're at today. Is like I'm making sure, I'm demanding that I'm putting myself second to God
For them.
for their best
Right.
interest.
What great growth, and it's teaching them something. So you're still being dad while teaching boundaries. Hard work. So I love that. That's really good. How do you stay inspired to create love songs in a world that's so focused on toxicity and trends?
That real love still exists in all that, and even in the toxicity, that same toxic relationship was once a loving relationship. It wasn't always toxic, and we could write about toxic behavior as well, and it all comes with the music. It's part of being relatable and people understanding, that they're not alone.
Right.
The real love can get messy. But that same person that you're cursing out now, that you hate so much, you once loved that person.
Definitely. It's a journey.
It's a journey. So, that's how I feel about the toxic behavior. I'm not really a trendy type person. I'm a trendsetter,
Yeah,
go-getter.
right. Let's go.
I mean, I'm really like that. But I don't really get too caught up in what everybody else going on. I got my own thing going on.
Are you active on social media?
I am.
And how do you balance that, everyday life, creating?
It all comes with the territory. We're all kind of like locked in on our social media stuff. Mine's Rocc Starr 222, by the way. ROCCSTARR 222. Got it right. Okay, but yeah, I just try to create content, real content, and put my feelings out there. It's just you get what you see. I am who I am, and I'm not really finna change up for nobody if it's not gonna better me.
Perfect. When people look back at your music years from now, what do you want them to remember and feel?
Oh man, I want them to feel loved. I want them to remember how they felt when they first heard that song, when they first heard that album, when they first heard me. How did it make them feel on the inside? When they listening to it in their car or however. If I could touch those emotions, then I've done my job as an artist. If I can get you to feel with me, to vibe with me, to dance with me, to groove with me, to cry with me, to laugh with me, to smile with me, then I've done my job. And that's kind of like my whole take on it.
I love that. So, do you dance on stage?
I'm not a dancer. I'm a groover. I could get down, you know.
Okay.
They, you know, my girl, they was asking me earlier, you dancing? Like, girl, cut it out. Look, I could move. I can't do no Usher, no Chris Brown moves,
No?
nothing like that. No MJ. You ain't gonna get none of
Okay.
that choreography with me. But you know, you couple baddies on stage, and I'm gonna be, hey, I could. You know,
Okay.
I'm from Oakland, so I'm
Okay,
popping
you
my
could get-
collar.
yeah.
I could get there, and I could, you know, I could.
Little
I could-
yiking?
all that.
Okay, for sure, for sure. All right, I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm
I
Alaska
appreciate it.
with the streets where the. Just kidding. I'm Alaska with the spot where the ears meet the streets. And go ahead and shout out anything you have going on, shows.
Ah, man, you know, the album drops March 8th. We spoke on that. You know, Love Games is the title of the album. Rocc Starr, I'm the artist. And, you know, with God first, anything is possible. So, you know, I have purpose now, and I'm here to so y'all could get to know me a little bit better through my music, and I appreciate you for having me.
When it drops, where? Everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere, all platforms. I'm with Empire. I'm signed with Empire. So once I, you know, drop the album, we probably do some pre-sale, pre-release type stuff going on on February the 13th.
Okay.
Friday the 13th.
Ooh.
So we're gonna do like a pre-party or something like that, so people can kind of like listen to the album,
Perfect.
check it out, and then on the 3rd, March 6th, 7th, and 8th, we're gonna do a whole weekend release party, get up, to where, you know, people could check out the album. Probably do something in Oakland, do something in Sac. I don't know if I'm gonna get out to LA, but I'm just gonna probably keep it NorCal for the drop, and then I'm gonna just drop the 3. I did visuals for the album, so we're gonna on the 8th. I'm gonna drop all 3 of the videos. I got 3 videos I'm dropping on the 8th.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll drop more as the, you know,
As the
every,
time
every
progresses.
every month or so I'll drop
Okay.
another video on them.
Awesome. So you have quite a bit coming up. The dates that I heard was Friday, February 13th, and then March 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. Happy birthday on the 8th.
Thank you.
Happy Women's Day on the 8th, y'all.
National Women's Day, y'all.
All right, y'all, we out.
This brother from Detroit.